You're already pregnant and still this bold. Aren't you afraid your husband will catch you? Why would I be? He hasn't been home for almost a week. Besides, once I tell him I'm pregnant, he'll be over the moon. There's no way he'll notice anything. In an instant, my hands and feet turn ice cold, and blood rushes to my head. I'm about to charge in and catch them in the act when my phone suddenly vibrates with a follow-up message from the hospital. Mr. Brooks, thank you for choosing our hospital for your vasectomy. We wish you and your wife a lifetime of happiness. A lifetime of happiness? I stare at those words, let out a cold laugh, and regain my composure. Then I turn around and call my divorce lawyer. Chapter 1. When I came home the next day, my wife, Mia Lawson, was still asleep in bed. At the sound of my voice, she slowly opened her eyes, her face lighting up with exaggerated delight. Owen, you're finally back. I missed you so much. She climbed out of bed and hurried over, wrapping her arms around my neck. Darling, you've been gone for days. I missed you to death. Mia was always this passionate whenever I came home, but only now did I realize that her warmth wasn't meant for me alone. When she puckered her lips and leaned in for a kiss, I quietly turned my head aside. She froze, staring at me in surprise. I had never avoided her affectionate advances before. Looking at the woman I had loved for 3 years, I felt as though a dull blade was cutting through my heart. Mia, is there anything you want to tell me? I took a deep breath as I decided to give her one last chance. What is it? Why are you suddenly calling me by name? Did I do something wrong again? She pouted and tapped my chest lightly. Is it because I didn't go to see you the past few days? But you know I can't cook. I'd be too embarrassed to visit you empty-handed. Neither of our families had much money, but after we got married, I never let her suffer through work again. I was the only one out there grinding day and night. She was a full-time housewife in name, but because I felt sorry for her, I hired help to do all the housework. She hadn't lifted a finger since then. And it was exactly because of this that she had time to fool around with another man. The anger I had been holding back surged up all at once. I stared straight into Mia's eyes. I'm not joking. A flicker of panic crossed her face, then vanished almost immediately. Oh, come on. What are you talking about? I really don't know. She nuzzled her head against my neck, the same trick she always used to act cute. In the past, I would have already pulled her into my arms and kissed her. This time, though, I saw the glaring red marks on her neck. I swallowed the wave of disgust and gently pushed her away, pointing it out. Your neck. Her face went pale for a split second, and she quickly tugged her nightdress up to cover the hickeys. You mean this? I accidentally bumped into something yesterday. I didn't even notice it myself. My heart turned completely cold when she continued to lie to me. I didn't expose her further and simply responded with a flat Oh, stop staring at me. You must be hungry. I'll make you breakfast. She hastily changed the subject, heading into the kitchen to prepare some pancakes and a glass of milk for me. She acted as if she loved me deeply. That was why I always believed we were one of those couples everyone admired and envied for being so devoted. Chapter 2. As I watched Mia bustle around the room, I almost convinced myself that everything I saw last night was nothing more than a nightmare. But the messy bed and the hickeys on her neck shattered every illusion. This woman had betrayed me, undeniably and completely. When she went into the kitchen, she forgot to take her phone with her. It vibrated a few times, and the screen showed a message from Jackson Cabot. TSK. Such a teasing little jinx. Remember to miss me. I frowned and locked the screen. After Mia finished reheating breakfast, she finally realized she had left her phone behind and walked over, clearly nervous. When she saw the dark screen, she quietly let out a sigh of relief. I watched her every move, sneering inwardly. As I stared at the pancakes in my hand, hot on the outside and raw within, my thoughts drifted back to the days when Mia and I first got together. Back then, I was a serious, hardworking senior in college,